Go for it.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Joe Code podcast. This is Joe Marrese, your host. Today we're doing a solo podcast. It is me. It is episode 175. Fantastic to be here today. The week of Halloween. Happy Halloween. Have fun. Be safe. Eat some candy. Egg a friend. Throw an egg right at their person. Oh, is it fun to go egg someone's house? Yeah, you know what's more fun? Throw an egg at someone's body. All right? You're like, oh, what just hit me? But you barely feel anything. It's innocent, except for the gooey nastiness of the egg. Be safe. Don't hit anyone in the eyes. Aaron, how about what are you in the family dressing up? Are we going A League of Their Own? You're gonna be Jimmy, and then we'll have your daughter be Kid, and then your wife is Dottie. Is that what you guys are doing?
At some point, I'm sure we will.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
But no, my daughter is going to be Ghost Spider from the Spider-Man universe.
Okay.
The girl Spider-Man. And my wife and I are Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope.
Ooh.
Sarah Silverman's character.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Because our kid loves that, and we love that. So.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be. I don't know if I want to be anything.
Mr. Worldwide?
Yeah, Pitbull is on the table. I also had a buddy hit me up. He's got crazy froey hair that he looks a lot like Daniel Stern in Home Alone. So he wants me to be Joe Pesci and be the Wet Bandits with them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool as well. I just don't think I want to. That's the thing.
Well, you got to have somewhere to go with it. It's a bummer to dress up and not everywhere to go.
Yeah, he's like, we could win a costume contest. Okay, yeah, where? What does that mean? What, are we going to go to some club? What, are we going to go clubbing? And be like, hey, vote on the best costume here. Yeah, where are we going? I don't know who's having costume contests. We're not, it's not a high school dance. What are we doing here? But Halloween is fun. I have enjoyed it over the years, but at 40 and single, it's kind of whatever. I mean, when I got kids and a wife, it's like, okay, yeah, let's get down to it. Out here in Los Angeles, people they just see it as a party. And I think it's so popular here in LA, Halloween, because it's like it's a booked acting gig. You didn't have to audition. You got the role. You can be whatever you want.
It's true.
So all these actors out here, you can play your part, and you cast yourself. You're in the movie. Have fun. Go nuts. I wanted to talk a little bit about Halloween, the movie. My favorite of the horror movie franchises. Love that it takes place on Halloween. And a movie where I really believe the music makes the movie. The score, if you will, that's what they call it. And that word score, I think it gets overlooked in the English language of like words that have multiple meanings. Score has a lot of meanings with the music and in sports, and then scoring sexually, also sex. So, and yeah, so I believe the music, like not just the theme, but the music throughout. So I do love that movie. And, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube stuff, and you see these you come across these kind of videos that sort of, yeah, they like point out the mistakes in Halloween. Do you see that ever, Aaron?
I have seen some of that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no one cares. We're not picking up on that. Like, the movie was mostly filmed in Pasadena, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is out here in California. You folks out there probably have heard of the Rose Bowl. That's where that is. Home of the UCLA Bruins. That's where they play their football home games. So you'll watch these YouTube videos, and that's where Halloween was filmed. It's supposed to be in the Midwest, a town called Haddonfield, Illinois. And so someone made a YouTube video pointing out, like, oh, hey, way in the background, you could see a palm tree. It's like, okay, oh, really? Don't care. And then, like, another scene where you could see, like, smoke going in front of the camera. Like, hey, yeah, John Carpenter was smoking a cigarette here. That's why you see smoke. Don't even see it. And also, if I did see smoke, that would kind of add to the flair of the movie. And also, Michael Myers, how can he drive? He was in a mental institution for 15 years. You know why he could drive? Because it's a movie. That's why he could drive.
Because most of the drivers in Los Angeles are evil, so pure evil.
Yeah, he fits in with that. And also, like at the beginning of the movie, when they all break out of the asylum, when he breaks into the car to steal the car from Dr. Loomis and the other lady doctor, like, to break the window, he has a wrench in his hand. And it's like this guy like stops the scene to see, like, if you're watching the movie, you can't see that, okay? This isn't NFL instant replay.
Yeah.
So we don't see the wrench that the actor used to break the window.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we critiquing here?
When the movie was made, there was no way to rewatch a movie.
I mean, yeah, and it was super low budget. I think Jamie Lee Curtis made like $7,000 or something. So get off John Carpenter's back. Okay, I freaking love that movie. Don't you point out the mistakes. Okay, point out the successes. Yeah, that was like the first horror movie I watched. And what's great about movies that come out before you're born, and you find out there's a sequel that was also made before you were born. It was like, all right, let's get to it. Let's watch it right now. Like, after I saw Halloween, spoiler alert, they made more than one movie, if you haven't been paying attention. So at the end, he gets away. So I'm like, whoa, there's got to be more to this. And sure enough, you're like, oh yeah, Halloween 2. And you're like, okay, we're watching it now. So that's what's fun about sequels, when you're that come out before you're born. And I want to talk a little Halloween candy. We've gone over the big ones. I think we've gone over some of the bad ones. Candy corn, no one likes. Aaron. Now, what about this though? What if they did candy corn on the cob? No one's had that. I wonder if they do that. That might be a game changer. Throw a little, do that Mexican style where they put the elote on it or whatever it's called.
Well, that's what the corn is called, elote.
Yeah.
I would still not be into it.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think you'd have people throwing up all over the place.
Yeah.
If we actually did candy corn on the cob, it'd be throw up. It'd be gross. Another one that I don't like, which is actually gonna be my this sucks for this week. This sucks for this week. Talking Halloween candy is the frickin' Heath Bar. Okay, not into toffee. Bite into a Heath Bar. It feels like I'm biting into a railing. It's too hard. I don't want it. Might as well be steel. Okay, make it steel candy. or just have it made out of rocks, like I'm the freaking rock monster in the Never-Ending Story or something. I'm not into toffee. What is it? Is it chocolate and butter? I think so. It sucks. Also, runner-up, this sucks, is my stupid lip that is still, like, chapped and won't heal, even though I put stuff on. I don't know what's going on with that. Aaron, you have thoughts on Heath? Not Ledger, Heath Bar.
Don't like it. Toffee occasionally will be okay, but not the Heath Bar.
I mean, I want it soft.
Yeah.
I don't want hard toffee.
Yeah. I don't like a Butterfinger.
Well,
I'll come
I
out
do.
and say it.
Well, yeah, if those are too hard, they're not good. Those have to be just right.
Yeah.
Butterfinger in a blizzard at Dairy Queen is good. It's chopped up.
Yeah.
Here's a forgotten favorite, though. People probably, I don't know if you remember this, though, is Milk Duds. More like Milk Studs. Okay, these things are delicious. Little gooey chocolate balls with caramel. Yeah, give me those. Haven't had those in, 30 years or something.
They still make little boxes of them.
I mean, I think they only came in the little box.
Yeah.
I mean, did they ever think about making a bigger box?
I think I get them confused with Whoppers, and I don't like Whoppers.
Yeah, no, Whoppers are the weird malt balls.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks on the Whoppers. Also, come up with your own name. Okay? Don't name yourself after a flame-broiled burger from a fast food giant. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, what are you eating? You're eating something right now.
Sorry, I'm taking my lunch break while I'm recording. I'm having an Italian sub.
Sounds good.
It is good.
Where's that from?
Just the grocery store.
Oh, okay. Well,
Deli.
all right.
They closed my local Subway. It's insane.
Yeah, I didn't know Subway's closed.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought they just open indefinitely, just forever and ever. There's just gonna be a million. There's gonna be Subways forever.
There's more
It's
likely
interesting.
to be a Subway within a Subway than to see a Subway close. And somehow this one did.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Here's another thing. I talk a lot about dreams on this podcast, and weird dreams and teeth falling out, and dreams when you have to pee and then you dream about it. Aaron, you have that?
Yeah.
So I had a dream where a couple nights ago I was with the whole family. It was me, the whole family was there. We were at someone's house. Don't recognize the house. I do remember, though, it had 3 bathrooms because I went to all of them. And what kept happening is I never peed. I kept going in the different bathrooms because my brother kept stinking all the bathrooms up. My brother would drop a load off in one bathroom. I remember him getting out, and I go in to pee, and I couldn't pee. It was disgusting. And then I remember trying to go to another bathroom, and then he's coming out again. I don't know what this guy ate, but
It's chemical warfare.
it's gross. So again, I'm like, okay, I'm not peeing in here. It smells. What's wrong with this guy? And then it happens a third time. He's coming out of the bathroom again. A mess. I don't know what he ate, but I don't like it. And then I woke up and then just went pee. But that was a traumatizing experience. Yeah. So, hey, Lou, I don't know what you're eating, but clean it up. Okay? And then maybe just
Lay off the extra sauce.
Yeah, and then maybe make one bathroom home base.
Yeah.
Okay, just hone it down, hold down the fort at that one. Okay, don't don't spread spread the wealth, so to speak. Don't spread the poverty. Is more like it, sicko. I don't want to be doing that. And also, it's bad for the other party guests. So keep that in mind, pal. All right, let's talk real quick here. Our next Bros Before Joe's show, which is the show that I run at the Comedy Store with Kevin Fard, Chad Kroger, JT Parr, Strider Wilson. Next show is Wednesday, November 13th, 10:30 p.m. in the Belly Room. And Numbnuts number 1 and Numbnuts number 2 just told me that they aren't going to be at the show, Chad and JT.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we're working on some big replacements for them, and we will get them. But, yeah, because the next day we're all going to Chicago because we're doing shows at Zany's that weekend, Friday and Saturday, 2 shows each night.
That's great.
November 15th and 16th. So come out to those. Me, Chad, Strider, JT will all be there.
The Crispy Boy Comedy Tour?
My friend Adam Chudwin, who was on the Chicago Therapy podcast, will be doing a guest set on one of the shows. And yeah, they're like, because they're going to be in New York, I guess, a few days before that doing shows. So they're just going to fly straight to Chicago from there instead of flying back to California. So I'm like, all right, well, it would have been nice if you guys told me that before we put you on the flyer.
Yeah.
Before Kevin makes the AI-generated flyer with the Thanksgiving theme and made me the turkey.
It is very funny.
I'm the turkey, and Kevin made a little bubble of me saying, who wants to stuff me? So we have that out there. So that should be great for the algorithm. All right. But, yeah, so we'll keep you posted, folks, on the Chad and JT replacements. But, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Later on, we're going to continue with the With the Bros bracket. We're in the second round of that. So we're going to do that. And also, I wanted to talk about rated R movies. To get into more movies. I think they're better when you're, because as you get like preteen, early teenage years, you start to discover, the naughty stuff out there, some dirty TV, some dirty movies. And the rated R movies are always better to watch initially, I believe, with your friends. You don't want to go to a movie with your parents.
No.
Like the first time you see like sex or violence in a movie. Well, especially sex if you're with your parents and they're just like, "Oh yeah, you
Yep.
What are you seeing there? You like that?"
It's very bizarre.
Yeah,
it
is
A lot
bizarre.
of stuff I wasn't supposed to see with my parents.
Yeah.
Not in theaters, but at home.
Yeah, so it's like, because you can go to the theater with your parents and see a rated R movie. If they're your parent, and if you're under 17, obviously your parents going to be older than 17 majority of the time, so they can take you there. But yeah, we really didn't do that. I saw, like, the first movie we saw was, to go into the horror genre again, was Scream. We all watched that together. Me, my brother, sister, our next door neighbors. And yeah, we were all around like 10, to 13 to 14 years old range. And, yeah, no parents. I mean, they were in the house, but, like, upstairs. But, yeah, we watched that by ourselves. And I think that's the better way to experience it. And then, yeah, like, once we got those out of the way, then I think, and then we started watching some more R-rated movies at home, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, I always found that weird, the rated R movies, like you can take your kids there. I just thought it to be weird.
Well, I told you about when I saw The Hangover, and there was like 10 kids under 10 next to me with a babysitter.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's very bizarre.
I mean, you're not even going to get the jokes.
No. I had the misfortune of watching Howard Stern Private Parts with my parents on VHS. Do not recommend.
Yeah, I would not recommend. Like, even like clean stuff, you can't, like, I didn't watch Seinfeld growing up because you don't get the humor. I mean, I didn't watch Seinfeld till I was at least in college. So, even things like that. But, all right, I want to get to a Joe code for this week. And Joe code for this week is something I've been doing a lot lately, and it's a lot of fun, puts you in a great mood, and I recommend it. Listening to oldies music as you're getting ready to start your day. Like when I'm up, trying to get things going, get the day started, I put on oldies. I like that. It's a nice upbeat. Gets you just gets you feeling good, gets you in a good mood. I know some people listen to like hard rock or whether like, I'm not trying to get pumped up. Some people like to get pumped up for the day. I mean, I just need to be feeling good in a good mood. So I like oldies music. I recommend it. And for the remainder of the podcast, I'm going to take down one more button on the shirt. I think it was well buttoned up, but I think now we can bring it down a little bit.
What kind of oldies are we talking here?
I mean, like the old like doo-wop songs, if you will. Maybe some Sam Cooke mixed in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Soul.
Yeah, just those fun kind of poppy hits. I like those. All right, let's do this now. And then we're going to get to emails. We got some new emails, we got some comments. Actually, yeah, let's do those emails now, and then we'll go into the rest of the With the Bros bracket, and we'll do comments, and then see where we're at after that. So, yeah, everyone, don't forget, email me here, joecodepodcast@gmail.com. You know we talk food, beer, and men over here, and other things you may be interested in. And I am on Cameo. I could do a video for you if you want to book me on that. And don't forget, join the Patreon. That is patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. And welcome and thank you to our new Patreon member, Daniel. Thanks a lot, Daniel. Appreciate it very much. So, welcome aboard. All right, here we go. We got a few emails, and this one is from A Matu. Okay. We'll go with that. And the subject is Where's Joe? What am I, frickin' Waldo? Where's Joe? Hey, Joe, long-time coder, first-time emailer. Went to the Chad and JT show recently in Vancouver. It was the first time having them in town, so was super stoked. Although the performances were stellar, gotta say was disappointed not having you throw down with the lads. Gave you a shout during the Q&A, parentheses, dues at the bar, and the crowd had a huge reaction for the Dong Master. They said you'd be out next time if there's a sold-out crowd. Let's make it happen. Yeah, that's the thing. They can't bring... I mean, Stryer was with them. We can't all go. These guys, they own homes. Some of them have kids. So they can't afford to take me. But yeah, I love the shout out. Thanks a lot, guys. And then, P.S. I saw you at the show in Seattle a few years ago. I was the dude that suggested the $2 Patreon. Oh, how do you like that? Well, thanks for doing that. Don't mean to be a weird fan, but just wanted to give you a shout out since I just saw Chad and JT. It's not weird. Hope all is well and all the best to you and everyone around you. Cheers, AA Ron. Yeah, thanks. No, it's not weird. Yeah, I wish I could be there. And I've never even freaking been to Vancouver. So it'd be sick to go. I'd like to go there. All right. Here's another one from Lane. Lane becoming a weekly emailer. He's becoming the new Michael.
Oh, boy.
From past episodes. Questions/comments part 7. Joe and Aaron, howdy. Great last episode week, but I need to know why Joe skimmed over his 6 a.m. pizza delivery story. I thought this was the podcast of food, beer, and men, not wussies. Tell it, or I'll fly out there and give you a spanking on your fanny. Okay, Lane, it's not a big secret. I was out drinking, and then I fell asleep, and I was hungry, and it was 6 a.m., and I wanted food, and I wanted pizza, and I found a 24-hour pizza spot. How's that? Okay, that's about it. That's pretty much it, Lane. Are you happy now? The World Series is upon us, so I want to give you a baseball-related question. Even though you probably won't read this till the frickin' Super Bowl the way you've been managing. Well, no guest this week, Lane, so I got time for you.
Harsh.
Pal. All right. It is a known thing that Derek Jeter would give his female guests who sleep over a gift basket of signed memorabilia and other items.
Yep.
Okay. If you were to be a gracious lover for once, what would you put in your gift basket to the ladies? A frickin' free admission ticket to the crappy Pickwick Theater in Park Ridge? Okay. Or a buy one, get one slice coupon to the crappy Emo's Pizza in St. Louis. Love to hear the responses, and let's get creative. Firm Grundlegraps Lane.
I'm not from St. Louis.
Yeah, and I've never been to St. Louis. I drove through it on actually my drive out to Los Angeles from Chicago 12 years ago. So yeah, I don't know about Emo's Pizza, smart guy. And
it's very thin, I think. I forget.
Yeah, maybe. But so Derek Jeter would give gift baskets. What is he, the Easter Bunny?
Yeah.
I mean,
he'd have them sign an NDA and then give them a gift basket on their way out. Baseballs and one. I believe the story goes that one girl, he gave one to one girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I've already got one. This isn't our first time."
Nice work, Jeter. I guess yeah. If I had a gift basket, I would put in. I'd throw a margarita pizza in there. A Crispy Boy German Pilsner beer. Let's see what kind of IPA. We'll go with Pliny the Elder IPA in there, and then we'll say I'll put in my Joe Code 100th episode podcast trophy that I have. And maybe a little stuffed animal, a little Snoopy stuffed animal that I have somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. But that's cool, Lane. Thanks, man. And watch your mouth. All right. So we're going to do one more, and then we'll... Nick actually updated the bracket for us, which is always a nice thing to do. All right. This one's from John, and he says, just a reminder. Hey, Joe, hope that vegetarian thing is working out for you. Just a quick reminder that if you decide to go back to meat, your first steak upon return will be the best meal of your life. You haven't had it in so long, so it will be incredible. Yeah, I can imagine. You can also use this as an opportunity to make content so you can get an influencer chef to make you an amazing steak. Yeah, maybe I'll ask the Swedish chef from the Muppets. It will probably be free. Imagine that. What a day that will be. I just watched a video of Jack Mancuso making a steak while listening to the pod. It gave me the idea. I hope you got some value out of this. Thanks, John. Yeah, thank you, John. I mean, yeah, no plans to have a steak in the near future, but yeah, I do imagine if I were to have one, it would taste amazing. So, but yeah, I appreciate you writing in. Thank you. All right, here we go. So this is from Nick to Joe and Aaron. Sorry for the confusion with this bracket. I must have forgotten about the bracket that was similar. My sincerest apologies to both you legends and all the listeners affected. I've also removed the ellipses for Aaron. Here's the second round of the With the Boys bracket.
Okay. Round 2, the involves beers division. We've got number 5, Backyard Barbecue, versus number 8, Singing Karaoke in a Packed Bar.
Okay, I'm almost going to consider this like the defending champ. I want to see if anyone can knock them out because they won the similar bracket. The Backyard Barbecue, there is too much going on, too much fun. All right, Singing Karaoke in a crowded bar with the bros. Yeah, fun. Like if you get the crowd going, everyone's ramped up. We're singing The Offspring. We're singing the Goo Goo Dolls. Maybe even some Gin Blossoms. All right, we're having fun. But Backyard Barbecue, you can do everything. I mean, you can get a freaking karaoke thing set up there. You can eat. You can play games. You could swim. I mean, we're talking everything. It's just Backyard Barbecue is they're stacked right now. They are stacked. So I want to see if someone can knock them off. I'm going to say they win 4-1. Gentleman sweep.
I agree. I think I'm not a guy who wants to sing karaoke in a packed bar. I'd rather sing in an empty bar, to be quite honest.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there. Packed bar. You better put on a frickin' show.
Yeah. I don't know if I have that in me.
Yeah, you got to rise to the occasion there.
Backyard barbecues, no pressure, just hanging out.
Yeah.
It's great. I think this thing goes all the way.
Yeah, backyard barbecue is going to be tough to beat.
All right, next matchup, number 2, college house party versus number 6, attending a major sporting event.
All right, yeah. Now, especially nowadays with the ticket prices of a major sporting event, if you have the ability to go to one of those with the boys, yeah, especially I'm way past the college house party. I know that they beat out like video games or whatever the other one was that was lame that I didn't want to do. Fantasy football, I think maybe it was, they beat. But attending a major sporting event, if I can go to the World Series or if I can go to the Super Bowl with the boys, sweep 4-0.
Yeah.
Ball game.
Yeah, for me, there's no reason to attend a college house party at my age, but definitely rather go to a major sporting event.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 4-1.
All right. Yeah, I like that championship match that'll be in that division.
Now the maybe doesn't but could involve beers division. Number 1 Thanksgiving Day football game versus number 5 pickup basketball.
Thanksgiving Day is fun. There's a lot going on. There's football, there's family, there's friends, there's eating, there's drinking. And then you have a football game in the morning versus pickup basketball. I'm not really that into pickup b-ball anymore. Thanksgiving football game, it's one day out of the year. Pickup basketball, I mean, it's good. It's camaraderie, or you're all getting good cardiovascular workout together. But just in the spirit of me having played in a Thanksgiving football game for so many years with family and friends, I'm going to say Thanksgiving Day football game wins 4-2.
I also think Thanksgiving football game for a different reason.
What's that?
It's finite time-wise. You got to be done so that you can make it to the dinner you're having, or more likely the afternoon you're having.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we used to play, I think, like 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We got out of there by noon, make sure we get home, especially if, like, the Bears are playing the Lions, which they are this year.
Wow.
Thanksgiving, got to get home and watch the game.
Yeah.
So.
Pickup basketball can be meandering and not very good. One day a year, let's play some football, and let's get it over with. I'm saying Thanksgiving Day football, 4-1.
Yeah, all right.
Last matchup, lifting weights in the garage, number 2, versus number 3, winning a rec league sports championship.
Yeah, a lot of these second round matchups are, I don't even see as close.
Yeah, it's pretty lopsided.
The lifting weights in the garage one is funny to me. Yeah, I mean, winning a rec league sports championship's fun. You're doing that with the boys. You're going to go out, celebrate. You're going to eat. You're going to drink.
Yep.
Lifting weights in the garage, yeah, just all right. Yeah, I mean, we're building some muscle. We're being healthy, so you get a little bit of that. I'll give you some love for that. But winning a rec league sports championship, 4-1, gentleman's sweep.
I'm going to say winning the rec league sports championship 4-0. I've done it. It's great. The camaraderie's great. We're not lifting weights in the garage. What are we 10?
Yeah. And yeah, well, I guess there's a decent amount of people that have like a gym set up in their garage, but yeah, I don't know. All right, I do like these semifinal matchups. I think these are going to be good.
Yeah.
See where we're at here. We may have to disagree and push to next time. We'll see.
Yeah. Do you want to do it right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. In the third round of the Involves Beer division, we've got number 5 Backyard Barbecue versus number 6 attending a major sporting event.
All right, now we got to weigh things here. Attending a major. All right, I got the. Once I get the shit out of my throat and I can talk,
Fair.
we will. We will commence here. All right, so the sporting event that's going to involve travel. It's going to involve the logistics of getting to the event, however that may be.
Yep.
Whatever kind of transportation you take.
The ticket price, the parking.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors there.
Whether your team wins or loses.
Yeah, if your team is playing and they win, I mean, this is like hitting a huge parlay. If you go to the big game and they win, and
Yeah.
I mean, the excitement could be unbelievable. But just the backyard barbecue is just. I mean, this is the. What's their payroll? Like $1 billion? This team? I mean, they're stacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many cool things that could happen at the major sporting event with the bros, but
Yeah, but you could get beer spilled on you. You could get heckled by. You get into a fight.
yeah, there's fights that happen.
You could have to pee in a trough.
I mean, that's kind of cool.
I don't know. Do that in your backyard, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, backyard you could just pee in a bush. Peeing in a bush is fun. Why not? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say backyard barbecue 4-3. I say it's tight. I think it goes all the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, backyard barbecue going to the championship, looking to essentially defend their title here.
Yeah, I think there's too many possibilities. You could walk away disappointed from a major sporting event for whatever reason.
Yeah, and it could be annoying getting out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things that can.
But for the price of one ticket to a major sporting event, you can have a hell of a barbecue.
Yeah.
That could last longer and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now, like out here, Dodgers, Yankees, I think people are saying the cheapest ticket's like $1,200 maybe
Yeah.
even more than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, forget it.
Yeah. So backyard barbecue for me wins.
Yeah, backyard barbecue for that kind of money, you could you can have a dunk tank and you could hire a clown if you want a clown.
Yeah. You could hire someone to come and grill for you.
Yeah.
For way less than that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 4-2.
All right, yeah, giving some love to. Yeah, okay. No, yours is a little less tight than mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, backyard barbecue going to the championship.
Okay, so the maybe doesn't, but could involve beers division. Round 3 matchup. Thanksgiving Day football versus winning a rec league sports championship.
I'm kind of foreshadowing something here. I think something's going to happen. So Thanksgiving football game, it's fun. You know, we're just playing around, we're having a good time. But winning a rec league sports championship with the boys is the culmination of some hard work and excelling at the sport you're playing. And it's fun to win. Thanksgiving Day football is a lot of fun. But winning that I mean, that's the thing. You're winning the league. So I like 4-3. Winning a rec league sports championship, winning this bracket.
Oh, I don't think it's that close. I think Thanksgiving Day football's had its day, but winning a rec league sports championship has, like you said, it's a culmination. A lot of things have to go right. Everybody kind of clicking at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that wins 4-1.
Wow. It's Thanksgiving, though.
Yeah. It's a championship. There are no trophies in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be, but
There's a turducken.
yeah.
Do they still do that? Because John Madden's not here anymore, so
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they might. But turkey, duck, chicken, yeah, I don't know about that.
Do we want to go to the finals?
Yeah, we absolutely do,
right.
and it's going to be fun.
All right. Final round, representing the Involves Beer Division. It's number 5, Backyard Barbecue, versus representing the maybe doesn't but could Involve Beers Division, number 3, winning a rec league sports championship.
Yeah, see, at first I was like, as we got into the start of the second round of this bracket, I was thinking there's no way someone could beat the Backyard Barbecue. There's just too much fun. There's food going on.
Mm-hmm.
There's games. There's grilling.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fire pit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
People are having a good time.
Yep.
But it could not be, when people are liquored up at a backyard bar, there could be fights happening.
Maybe.
People can be digging up stuff from the past.
Sure.
Maybe, salting old wounds or rehashing old arguments.
Mm-hmm.
The key word here is winning a rec league sports championship. Nick didn't say playing for the championship. He said winning a rec league sports championship. All right. After that, everyone's in a great mood. You're having fun. You could go let's go to my backyard now and have a barbecue for the championship.
I've done that.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah, number 3, winning a rec league sports championship takes down the juggernaut that is Backyard Barbecue in a 4-3 upset. Actually, they're the higher seed, technically.
It's not an upset, yeah.
But, yeah, 3 versus 5. But, yeah, I go winning a rec league sports championship.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I thought you would.
It's winning a rec league sports championship because, and I think it's a little bit, I don't think it's 4-3. I think it's 4-2.
Wow.
Because you and the boys are going to talk about winning that championship for years.
Yeah.
You're going to have a backyard barbecue, and you're going to be talking about winning that championship.
Yeah, I really underestimated this.
You're not going to be
squad.
playing in that championship game talking about the barbecue you had.
Yeah.
So for the memories alone, I think it's the winning the rec league sports championship 4-2.
4-2. Yeah, as we went on with this, that it became clear to me. Like I said, I see I foreshadow seeing something here. Like it clicked in my head that winning a rec league sports championship is going to win this.
Yeah.
They're going to upset Backyard Barbecue. It's happening, and it did happen.
Yeah.
Also, very rare that when me and Aaron do these, we were able to finish it. There's
Yeah.
always a something we clash on, but it all became crystal clear as we talked it out that winning the rec league was going to win this.
Did we win a rec league championship together?
I don't think we have.
No, we didn't.
We came close.
Yeah, we got to the championship.
Yeah, we lost the championship, didn't we?
Yeah, I think twice.
Yeah, when I was in the Comedians League, I think I won 3. But much easier competition. No offense, comedians, but whatever. All right, great. Fun bracket. And then, we'll have some more next time. But let's get into our YouTube comments that we haven't read in some weeks here, so we'll get caught up. We'll see who's saying what. We'll see who's praising me or otherwise.
Going back to episode 172, the Daniel Moquin episode, Jack says, as a fellow Joseph, do you find it weird when people call you something other than Joe? I go by Joey and am thrown off a bit by Joe. Love the pod. What up, Aaron on the sticks?
I mean, I'm never offended by any of those versions of my name. Rarely do people call me Joseph. Maybe some family members, maybe Joey here and there. Joey's more like women will use Joey. My good friends back home, they mostly just call me Jomar. You know. So yeah, no, I don't care what you call me. Just call me late for lunch. Usually it's late for dinner. I try to mix it up. I don't like the sound of that. Don't call me late for lunch. That doesn't work. Nah. That's why the saying is don't call me late for dinner.
All right. Next comment. Brandon Tyler does his thing.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. It was good seeing you, Brandon. He was in L.A. for a couple days. He came by the Comedy Store.
Cool. And he said, cool episode. I'm pretty sure Moquin works on Valorant. Shout out to Sal Volcano, in quotations, Garazzo, one of the game's developers and a former teammate.
Oh, yeah, because he works in Moquin works in video games. He's actually in Paris right now for that job.
Wow.
Yeah, he's traveling around.
As far as old games go, Madden 95, taking Emmitt Smith up either sideline 90 yards, always felt great. I'm a Madden 94 guy myself, Super Nintendo. And then as a former esport player, I can assure you there is no shortage of fucking. Thanks, Brandon. Good to know.
Oh, yeah, because we're talking about gamers getting some action. Well, good for them, yeah. Good. You guys are using your hands for more than just joysticks. Using the real joystick, I guess, if you will.
Eddie C818 says, question, Joe. I know you work at the store.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what you enjoy most about working there. It sounds like a great place to work.
Clearly, it's just the stage time, being able to perform there multiple times on a weekly basis. The actual job there is getting, I'm getting sick of it. I'm getting fed up, quite frankly. People are annoying, and I don't want to do it anymore. I just want to perform comedy. But whatever, I'll keep working there for now. But yeah, definitely they're being able to perform there. It's great. We say it, and we have our complaints about it. But as far as a comedy club goes, it is the best in the world. I've been at other clubs. Just the way it's just there's a little bit of there's magic to the place. So yeah, performing there is amazing.
All right. Hip Hop Keychains says, I rip League all the time. I don't know if a word's missing from that. Great.
All the time.
This guy works for a Riot? Question marks.
Oh, I think this is another video game reference.
Yeah.
Okay, dorks.
What a legend.
I don't.
Beast.
Yeah, I don't know these video game companies.
Riot is definitely a company. He says a Riot, which
Why
I
don't you
don't know.
guys get outside and get some sunshine?
John is a dank legend. Says, hey, Joe, can you please yell at John, I assume he means JT,
Yeah, JT.
to stop doing nicotine pouches?
I mean, if he's doing those, I mean, why he has to get on to... The guy just has this addictive personality, and he has to, like... He's always, like, going with the trends. He's probably just doing it for a bit. Wants to be like the Gen Z. Oh, I got to have Zyn. I'm a podcaster.
Maybe.
Yeah, take him out. Just do your little vape and call it a day.
Simo Freestyle says, Joe, you are a legend. Love the pod. Always gets me stoked every week. Keep killing it.
Thank you, buddy.
Aaron, keep beasting it with the sticks. Hashtag go cards.
Oh, how do you like that, Aaron?
I do like that.
That's exciting for you.
I wish we could go.
Yeah, too bad it's the off season already. Well, for all but 2 teams.
Yeah. Is it last week's episode? Did we have Logan in? No, that wasn't last week, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Logan and Ariana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week's episode, Ilkani Pork, I hope that's how you say that, says, yes, Joe is Pitbull for Halloween.
I looked him up, and he's wearing some pretty fancy clothes. Okay, I don't know. Pitbull's an expensive costume.
You can get some fake fancy stuff.
Well,
though.
I mean, the guy knows how to dress. I'll tell you that.
They have lots of fake fancy sunglasses at gas stations. It's
All right, I'll take a walk down Hollywood Boulevard to go to the souvenir shop and get harassed by a guy covered in silver silver paint.
Yeah, he's standing still. Brandon Tyler does his thing.
Thanks again, Brandon.
Colin DeBoss in Phoenix, I think, asked, does Aaron listen to the podcasts 60s songs that explain the 90s or Bandsplain? Just wondering, LOL. Great episode, by the way, he says. I do not listen to those podcasts. I have enough podcasts. I basically listen to comedy mostly.
Yeah.
And
Those are music podcasts?
Yeah, and a little true crime, but not that much. So yeah, I don't listen to that.
Yeah. Was that just directed at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
60s songs that explain the 90s or Bandsplain. No. I worked on a show here at ATC that I don't know if I'll ever see the light of day, but it was a great music
60
podcast.
songs that explain the 90s. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah. Or is it 60 songs that explain the 90s? 60s songs doesn't make sense, but...
Oh, yeah. It's probably 60 songs.
Yeah. I was there,
Or
man.
it could be the other thing. I don't know.
I lived through the 90s.
Yeah.
I don't need much explanation. When I listen back to the 90s on Sirius or whatever, like I don't think it stacks up with the 80s and even the 70s.
You're going to have to shut up.
I alternative rock does.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Alternative rock defines that decade for me.
There's a lot of other stuff that decade that's not good.
But I think that factors. I think the alternative rock cancels that out, though.
I don't know.
Because that wasn't around until those years.
Yeah.
But I guess you'd say maybe like the Clash was. I don't know.
They're punk.
Yeah, more punk. Okay.
Colin also says, I cannot sit or bench any of the 70s, 80s, or 90s music, but there's no 90s or 80s music without 70s music. Okay.
Well, yeah, because that was first.
Came first, yeah.
Nice going, math.
And then Brandon Tyler does his thing. That's the last comment, unless there's any held for weirdness. No, Brandon Tyler does his thing, and he adds, after his time codes, Guam deserves his name on the wall, 100%. He's one of the people I love to hang with, and if I'm lucky enough to catch his set, it's a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon. Yeah, we
Yes,
talked about...
Guam was last week.
Oh, yeah, Guam was last week. Were there just a couple comments on that?
Just the one comment on Guam.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Thanks a lot for doing what you do. And, yeah, I agree. Yeah, we talked about that. And, yeah, Guam deserves his moment in the sun.
Yep. And I do want to know if his cousins remember me.
Oh yeah, the San Diego
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let me look here at my notes. And oh yeah, I had to do. So I didn't have one written down, and I haven't done it yet. And that is this is great for this week. And I was struggling coming up with something. I'm trying to think of what I can do. I'm going to come up with something on the spot. This is great. We've talked Halloween. We've talked candy. We've talked movies. And now I'm just rambling until I think of something. So it's like I'm doing This Is Great open mic. I'm trying to come up with This Is Great. And I just think it's going to be the what's it going to be? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say This Is Great is Halloween in an area where you actually have autumn, the season of fall. When there's leaves on the ground and leaves are changing colors and it's a little chilly outside, that is great. I know people have fun Halloween out here, but it's better when there's leaves on the ground, the weather's changed a little bit, and it adds to it. Just adds some flair to the holiday.
It's coming. It just hasn't hit yet.
I mean, I like leaves. I like you could jump in a pile. It's fun. You can hide in the piles of leaves after you egg somebody right in their freaking stomach. Throw an egg at them.
You know, my buddies and I egged people after a hockey game, and we threw eggs to people like waiting at a bus stop.
Nice.
And then we made the fatal error of I was driving, so I made the fatal error of making a left, which ended up being a U-turn down a parallel street. And these guys ran across the street they were standing on and then across some back of buildings and caught us.
Whoa. Is that in San Diego?
Yeah.
All right.
And I slowed because I was just like, oh, pedestrians. I slowed down, and they started kicking the car, and it was like,
Did you guys get some good hits with the eggs?
I just peeled off. I have no idea.
Oh.
Honestly, I have no idea. I was driving. I didn't do anything, really.
Oh, yeah. You think you're innocent?
I mean, I'm not.
Guy driving the getaway car?
I'm not, but I'm also, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, this was fun.
And that was my sister's car. Don't kick it.
Yeah, we'll call this this is the Halloween Joe Code episode. Halloween a week away. Today, recording here, it is October 24th, Thursday. So, hope everyone has a fun time. Get some good candy. Be safe. Parents always check that candy. That's a thing we always did. Keep a good eye on these people giving your kids goodies. So, have fun out there, everybody. And subscribe to that YouTube channel. Comment, guys. Write emails. We read them. We go over them. We'll get to them. Lane, even if we're behind a little bit, we always get caught up. So that'll do it. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, audience. Joe Code coders out there. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot, everyone. This is Joe Code. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.